What's up, y'all? This is Boxing Mind TV, man. Coming with another video, man. This video is about Terrence Crawford, man. I read an article on Boxing News 24, and he stated that he believes he's the A side in the negotiations between him and Spence whenever they decide to fight. Now, and he stated that the reason why he believes it because everybody is saying that he's a number one ranked fighter. He's a top fighter in the division, and all that good stuff. A lot of his peers believe he's number one. He's the best fighter, and I understand that, but that doesn't determine that you're the A side. So I can't agree with Terrence Crawford on that. It's because being the A side is determined how much money you bring to the table, how many people is watching you, your popularity. So, and between him and Spence has shown that he has, more numbers, better numbers than him as far as his pay-per-view numbers are better. And Terrence Crawford had more pay-per-view fights than Errol Spence. Like his pay-per-view numbers compared to compared to Errol Spence's is less than Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And with that said, it's like, all right, you can't be the A side if your numbers not better than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is getting more coverage with the Dallas Cowboys. He's getting more known by the casual fans. The hardcore fans, of course, are gonna say, yeah, you're the best fighter. Yes, you probably are the best fighter. Like as far as your accomplishments that you've done in the sport, being the undisputed champion at 140. We understand that. Yeah, you have more accomplishments than Errol Spence, but that doesn't make you the A side because you don't bring more value into your fights. So you can't say you're the A side and without looking at everything else. The A side is not just doesn't determine isn't just determined by what your peers say or what boxing writers and who says you're the best in the division, you're pound for pound number one or number two. That doesn't determine the A side at all. If that was the case, then Mayweather would have been the A side against De La Hoya when they had a big match. You know what I'm saying? Because Mayweather was a pound for pound champion. He was the pound for pound king at the time when he fought De La Hoya, and he couldn't become the A side. He had to take everything that De La Hoya gave to him. You know what I'm saying? De La Hoya was a more accomplished pay-per-view star. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't determine that. You know what I'm saying? I think if Terrence Crawford decides to go this route, we may not never see a Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? But he did say also in the article I read, the comments is like, if he said, I believe I'm the A side, he believes the A side, but it's gonna take their team to negotiate, just to determine who's the A side. And I feel like Spence will show he's the A side, because if the fight doesn't happen now, it's gonna look worse for Terrence Crawford in the future, because if Terrence Crawford doesn't fight Errol Spence right away or next or whatever, and for every reason, because he believes he's the A side, he won't accept the split. He won't accept the shorter split. And Spence goes out and fight Manny Pacquiao and get a million plus pay-per-view buys, right? So now it puts Terrence Crawford in a worse predicament now. You know what I'm saying? As far as split wise, like he has no choice but to take the B side. And the split's probably gonna be like a 60, 65, 35. You know what I'm saying? It may look something like that if the numbers are that good, and Spence becomes a bona fide pay-per-view star. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look bad on Terrence Crawford. So his best bet right now is to take the fight how it is. Maybe I would think maybe a 55-45 split, 60-40 maybe. Probably 55-45. I think it'd be cool, and then go from there. But we'll see, man. But hopefully he don't let his ego You know, I understand everybody needs to get paid. It's the biggest fight. You want to get paid as much money as you can. Understand that. But let's be real though. Let's be real though. Who's the main attraction? You know what I'm saying? They both have room to grow, no doubt, to become, you know, a superstar in the sport. But right now, Spence has the upper hand right now, and I think he has the more chances to keep growing because of the opponent's selection that he has to pick from. So Crawford needs to realize that and try to take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? Take the fight for what it is. Bet on yourself. If you could beat Errol Spence, beat him, and then take everything else. After that, you know, you could be the star. You could take everything, take the pay-per-view buys and everything for your next fight and other fights to come. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's my take, man. What y'all think about Terrence Crawford saying he's the A side? Do y'all believe he's the A side, or should he just consume? I mean, not consume, but to just take the B side, because that's what he is. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is right now. You know what I'm saying? And take that and then bet on himself and just, you know, beat Spence for it. You know what I'm saying? And after that, he'll be the A side. You know what I'm saying? He have the better resume. He beat the boogeyman. You know, quote unquote boogeyman, the tougher man in the division. So he's the man in the division. So everybody gonna have to take the B side when they come against him. So, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna keep coming back with these videos. Boxing Mind TV, and we out.